Welcome. This isn't your average movie podcast. We go where no man has gone before.
You know what I'm craving? A little perspective.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Well, say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
Join us as we review movies new and old. You're tuned into Lupo's Cinema Symposium.
Hello and welcome to Lupo's Cinema Symposium. I am Rob. I'm here as always with Christian. Say hello.
I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
And we are here as well as always with Jimmy. Say hello.
Hello.
And today we watched Champions. Is that it? Champions? I believe so. Starring Woody Harrelson. What did you guys think about this one? This is basically, to give a quick rundown. It's formerly pro basketball coach who's kind of down on his luck. He's an assistant at like a small semi-pro league, and he loses his job. He's forced to do community service with like a Special Olympics type basketball team. That's the basic premise of the movie. What did you guys think of this movie?
It wasn't as good as the Mighty Ducks. It's because it's basically the same movie, but with a lot more poop jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and threesomes.
Yeah, there was a lot. So like
Threesomes.
I would have like been able to get over it if the movie was funny. I just felt like the movie was kind of not funny at all. And when they did have jokes, it was just kind of like, oh, that's a joke, I guess. I don't know. It didn't really tickle me at all.
Yeah.
Me neither. Like it. Go ahead, Jim. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I was going to come to the same agreement. It was, it was a movie that you put on, and it's a movie you put on that's been kind of in your in my Netflix my list forever because I had like a passing interest, and then you finally come down to it because you're like scrolling. You're like, oh, not a lot here. You're like, oh, you know what? I watched Champions. It's got Woody Harrelson, and you watch it and you get a chuckle or two, and then at the end of the day, you're like, okay, cool. It's going off the list, and you probably forget about the movie and never think about it again until you get an obscure bar trivia question about Woody Harrelson movies.
Also, I think we all probably love Woody Harrelson, but
Correct.
I think this is probably this is a pretty. I mean, he's never bad, but it feels like you can feel it's not his best performance. I'll say that. You know what I mean?
It's a paycheck.
Yeah, it feels like one of those movies where he's just it's probably a great experience, and he gets to spend time with these guys, and it's just oh, that's cool, but I don't know. It doesn't really feel like he brought his A game, and rightfully so. I mean, I feel like this movie is very, very generic. I mean, you can basically, if in the first 5 minutes, you can basically map out what's going to happen in the movie. It hits every cliche you can possibly imagine, from the love interest being the sister of one of his players, and then he gets the big job he's always dreamed of, and it's oh, you know what? I'm going to stay because I'm in love and I like my tiny little life here in Iowa. And it's I don't know. It just feels so generic and boring. And that was kind of disappointing. I was hoping when I saw Woody Harrelson was in it, I'd never heard of this movie, but I was oh, Woody Harrelson's in it. Maybe it'll be at least fun to watch, even if it's not amazing, but really it's not. It's pretty boring. And then as far as even just, so I will say this for the movie. I'm used to movies like this looking worse. So it at least looks like a real movie. Not that it's amazing or anything, but I feel when you watch a random thing on Netflix or Peacock or whatever it is, Like they almost all are shot like sitcoms. Like there were certain scenes where I was like, oh, there's some nice lighting in this scene and or in here and there, and it does look like a movie. So I'll give it props there because it very easily they could have been like, no, we're not going to waste the time and we're just going to shoot this.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I thought like the area where there's the most missed potential, I think, is the basketball. And it kind of seems like they just kind of let them play, which I thought was really cool. Like, especially the last game, it kind of seems like they're just playing, not like they're trying to get certain
wait.
shots
Here,
or
let me.
anything.
I just want to give a specific shout out. They say Darius is like the best player. Oh, Darius is the best player. Who was the one dude? The dude that had the dyed hair. I think his name was Jay. I
Yeah.
kind of forget his name now. Dude was
He
cooking.
did the between the nutmeg.
Cooking the whole game, every game, actually carrying, and they want to throw like Darius and the other guy in there is like, "Ooh, these are really good players." Nah, that dude was cooking from day one. And they did not give him the respect he deserves. They said this guy's in a punk band and he dyes his hair. No, he's a certified hooper. Free him. Put him in the league.
But yeah,
Anyway.
I mean, it just felt like when they were shooting it, it was like they're using the same shot the entire time, and it's just like, oh my god, like can we move? Like, can you move to a different spot on the court or something? Like, this is a movie. It felt like they're just at half court and they're just going back and forth, and it's not even like a cool angle. It's like I don't know. And then the other big thing was like I love Always Sunny. Okay, like
Okay.
but Caitlin Olsen is just Dee Reynolds in this. It's kind of crazy, and I feel like her and Woody Harrelson have like negative chemistry in this.
I agree.
It was kind of hard to watch at times. I was just like, oh my god.
And he gave her the "What are we?" speech, and she's just like, "Dude, stick to the program."
I just felt like the tone of this movie was kind of off too. Like they want to do like the heartwarming, like almost like underdog, like not hero to villain, but like guy with heart of stone realizes how good he
Yeah,
has it vibe. But then like the humor kind of threw me off of that vibe a lot at the time too. It's like,
yeah.
why are we doing like PG-13 like rated R humor for like just a family kind of movie?
I
Like,
also don't
I don't know. I
think.
felt like it
Oh,
was
sorry. Go
muddled.
ahead.
Like I felt like it was muddled. Like it wanted to be a lot of things, and it wasn't any of them.
Yeah. I also didn't feel like going like what you're saying. It's like the underdog thing. It feels like it feels like that kind of arc. There's supposed to be like a progression in the character, and it never really feels like there's a progression. Like you kind of think, okay, he's going to get this team. He's not going to know how to coach them, and they're going to kind of slowly turn it around. And
Yeah.
it's like, no, he kind of like it takes like one day, and he's like, oh, I know how to coach these guys. Like we're good, and it's just like, oh, okay.
We are
And
the
like
best,
it
actually,
doesn't really,
in the state, in the country, even.
yeah, it doesn't feel like he changes all that much. The only way he changes is like, oh, I guess I don't really want to coach in the pros. That's like the only thing that I don't. It doesn't feel like a major evolution for his character from beginning to end.
No, not at all. Yeah,
But
Yeah,
I just wasn't. I don't know. This was very underwhelming. I wish I had more to say about it. It was just very underwhelming.
yeah. I feel like it is one of those movies where like I almost feel bad like saying it sucked. And not even it's not even that it's that bad. It's just like it is like a nothing movie. Like Jimmy was saying, like you'll just watch it and you'll just forget about it entirely and it like has no impact at all.
I
Like
feel like I've like been actively forgetting it already.
yeah. um Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Jim. Did you have any big takeaways? This was your movie, I think. So, had you seen this before?
I kind of said it a couple times when we first made the pod. You guys were submitting a bunch of really good movies, bunch of really good knockouts, and then sometimes I would go in and I would go on like a letterbox deep dive. So I would kind of go for like a movie that I think would be good. And then I see other movies like this, and I'm like, oh, okay. And so I believe this one was one of my sports dives. There's a certain section of the letterbox pool where I've probably dumped like 10 like sports movies. If you look on the letterbox, there's like, you could see at a certain point there's like themes going on. So there's like, I believe there's like a boxing / like MMA one that it's in there. It's got a couple. Then there's like a car / racing theme kind of going on. Then it was mafia stuff. So this is on one of those sports binges that I was doing. And you know, just sometimes you got to watch non-offensive or like not a crazy good movie to really appreciate something that, you know, you do come across. You're like, wow, this really blows me away. Like, I kind of thought this reminded me of Click in a way. You know, probably to relate to a more normal take, because I think Click is the greatest movie of all time. Some people may say that it is just like Click in certain comedy movie tropes and setups.
When I've seen one movie and it's Click.
Yes. Me when Click is your letterbox number one.
No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, you know, like there was some like it's interesting because like I don't know, maybe because you guys watch a lot more movies, so maybe you get this feeling more than I do, but there's just like a certain setup where like I knew things were going good and there's going to be inevitably some sort of conflict. And like kind of halfway through, I was like, oh, okay, so like where's the conflict going to be? And I was thinking about that today after I watched the movie, because I was like, oh, you know, I could be cynical, or I don't know what the word is, like pessimistic about that, where it's like, yeah, you could just break down any movie into like certain story arcs or like narrative beats or whatever you want to call it, and kind of just like look at it that way. Or you could be like, what is this movie specifically trying to say with this conflict? Like the one conflict that they had was Woody Harrelson's character is getting with that chick who's the player's brother, and there was kind of like a whole thing about how she like doesn't want to get with somebody because he'll get attached, and if he leaves, because they kind of all agree in the very beginning, he's like, yeah, I'm just kind of here and then I'm out. So you don't want to get attached to somebody, and you agree with that, and for whatever reason he's like, no, I'm really like almost like a Hallmark movie. He was like, I think I'm whipped by you, and she's like, nah, man, relax with all that. So it's like, you gotta like, if you think about it like that, like what this movie is trying to say, I kind of think it was kind of funny how especially when you watch a lot of like 90s early 2000s stuff, it's more about like dudes just trying to get laid with chicks and trying to get with chicks, and it's kind of the other way around, where this chick is like, nah, I'm just here for some dick, like don't be like that. You guys, but like the bigger question is, do you guys think about that sometimes when you're watching a movie? You're just like, oh yeah, like there's going to be an inevitable conflict, or
the conflict. Like... Yeah. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. I think in a better movie, the conflict doesn't have to be so tangible. But I definitely agree. Like in something like this, and it is a thing in Click. Like Click is like probably the number one movie you think of when you think of, oh, what a great premise, and then it kind of just goes and goes and goes, and then it just kind of ends. Like, it doesn't really feel like the conflict is really what's motivating it so much. But yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. I think that was a problem with this. Because if there's no conflict in a movie like this, it kind of doesn't justify your interest either. Because it's not that funny. He's not that. I mean, he's just not that likable of a character in this.
No.
So there's not really anything to latch on to. And like, even so like with this movie, the whole thing with like the DUI thing, okay? He crashes into a cop's car. First of all, they just let the guys they're arresting go. They just walk away, which is kind of crazy. But then he goes to court, and they make this whole thing about how the judge, she's a tough son of a bitch. She's real tough. And there's some really like weird jokes with his lawyer. But getting to the point, is the judge ends up just giving him community service, and it's like, okay, I mean, I guess
for a DUI and crashing into a cop car is crazy.
And you're supposed to be like this tough judge. It's like, I get, like, it doesn't really. I feel like the movie doesn't even attempt to like make be convincing in its premise. It's just like, let's just get there, and then everyone will just want to buy in because they're already on board, because like, oh my, and it's just it never really clicked for
It
me.
doesn't like I even like one step further. Like I just don't see the justification for this being a movie.
Yeah.
But like also, you know what I found interesting? It's a remake of a Spanish movie.
Really?
Oh, that
Yeah,
is interesting. I wonder if that movie's better. I bet you it
I was
is.
asking the same. I was asking myself the same thing. The really funny part to me is it was remade in a bunch of different languages, not just English.
Ah.
Which I guess like the premise, like I was trying to think. I was like, how universal is this premise? And like, I guess I see the potential of like, if done well, if correcting all these things about it would make it like more of a universal story. I guess
Yeah.
everyone likes basketball. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I
Especially
think
the
it's like,
Spanish.
and I just think, I mean, there is something like nice about, you have these like these disabled people, and they're like representing themselves, versus like something like the Johnny Knoxville movie where he's like playing someone
yeah,
like that, and it's like,
the ringer, the ringer.
and they can, but they can just be naturally funny themselves, and like you capture like moments of like
Yeah,
pureness that's like, just you can't fake it. And that's why I like that they just show them playing basketball. It's just the things surrounding that idea don't really work. And like, I feel like the way they put all the puzzle pieces together, it doesn't really work. And then like, the thing that probably pissed me off the most, because it just pulls you right out of the movie, is the Sports Center segments, man. Like,
Oh, I wanted to
why
mention
are
that.
they in here? Why is Jalen Rose talking about a semi-pro assistant coach who lightly pushed his head coach? And
Not
also,
once,
why
not
was
once,
Woody
but like
Harrelson arguing with him?
multiple times a week. He talks about this the coach.
Yeah, and they brought him up later, and he's like, hey, remember this guy? Jalen Rose was like, yes, I do remember him. That one time when he pushed the other coach. It was like, what? Why would you remember that? You're on TV every single day. You remember this semi-pro assistant coach.
I
And
barely
also
remember
that whole scene.
actual NFL, like NBA fights. I barely remember them.
Yeah. and that whole scene, that's like the beginning of the movie, where Woody Harrelson like pushes Ernie Hudson, who's his head coach, and they're arguing in the huddle. Woody Harrelson's like, "You're calling the wrong play. I have a better idea." And it's like, that would never in a million years happen, ever.
No.
In a million years.
No,
Ty Lue
Especially not
barely,
in a huddle.
Ty Lue barely has an NBA career because LeBron just kind of lets him hold his clipboard, you know? But he does learn his
Yeah.
lesson, though. He does learn his lesson at the end of the movie. You don't understand. All the narrative beats are coming together. He goes, "No, I'm going to drop this play," and the assistant goes, "No, I think we should do this." And he finally learns, and he goes, "Oh, now that I'm in the position, I should listen and learn."
And that moment sucked,
It did.
because
Yep.
it was just
It
like,
did.
you're literally,
it wasn't
it's
earned.
like,
Yeah.
it's like they're looking into the Woody Harrelson might as well have looked into the camera and been like, remember this?
I actually
Like,
think he
that's
does
what it
turn a
is.
little bit to the camera. I think his
Yeah,
head
it
does
kinda
tilt a
does.
little bit.
Yeah, I don't like it, and all the Sports Center stuff, that just pulled me right out of the movie every time they brought it up. And then like, the justification for him not taking the job also feels weak. Every motivation in the movie just kind of feels weak to me.
I can
Um,
agree with that.
yeah, and it makes the ending kind of like anticlimactic, because you're like, why wouldn't he take the job? Why can't she just move with him? Like, it's not like her brother has a mom. He's there. Like, she's there, and he's living with these other guys. Like, does his sister really have to be there? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
What did you think of the ending of the movie? So it's kind of like, it almost. Now I'm kind of glazing the movie. I'm kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I kind of like this. Where instead of the typical ending where they go and they, through the power of magic and friendship, what's his name, Showtime finally hits the backwards, over the head shot. It does bounce out, and through like the pureness that you were talking about, they were like, no, yeah, we're already champions, even though we lost the game. Like we're already like embody a lot of the characteristics of what makes
Rob,
somebody a champion. I like that.
Yeah,
What did you
it's
think?
I think it's too obvious because I mean you kind of the second he gives that speech, you're like, okay, they're gonna lose.
I see. I
You
didn't
know,
think that. It came to me as a surprise when it did like bounce out, and I was like, oh, they
nah,
lost.
not even for a minute. I knew they were gonna lose the whole time, especially because like that's kind of the idea of the movie. It's like your your self, how you feel about yourself is not reflected in like how much success you have. It's reflected in like how you feel about yourself, like who you think you are, and that's like the idea of the movie. So like for them to that it just made sense for them to end that way. Um, but yeah, I mean, I saw it coming. I didn't think it was bad, but it wasn't like I don't know. Like I don't know that anything was done that spectacularly. Like the ending, he shoots the ball backwards. I don't know. In a better movie, I think that moment would have like hit more. But in this one, I was just kind of like, yeah, that's about right. You know.
I will say too, I did not watch the post credit scene, but upon looking at the Wikipedia, it does say the post credit scene. He does finally sink the backward shot.
So Jim, is this your favorite Woody Harrelson basketball movie?
Are there more than one Woody Harrelson basketball
Oh
movies?
my god, that was a trick question.
There is?
Yeah, he has one of the greatest basketball movies of all time.
What?
White Man Can't Jump.
Well, we're gonna have to add it to the pot or the pool. I've never heard of
It
that.
may be in there. It may be in there. It is truly one of the best basketball movies ever.
It
Huh.
really is.
So I'm gonna have to say, I guess number 2. I haven't heard it, but you guys are saying it's really good. So
Wow, so you're
listen, as
you're
my
basing
movie
you're making an
experts,
opinion on a movie you haven't seen?
as you guys are my quote unquote experts, okay, my surfers of all that is film, cinephile. What's another word for a movie watcher? A
Nerd,
silver
virgin,
screen viewer.
loser.
Uh, I'll kind of default to your opinion on that.
Remember when Ernie Hudson shows him the phone and it's like, "You're a meme." That was bad. That made me want to throw up. I think when that moment happened, I was like, I could have turned the movie off if it weren't for this pod.
Oh, I
I
kind of
don't care
like.
what Ernie Hudson is ever in. I'm just gonna yell Ghostbusters every time I see him.
He wasn't bad in this. I kind of wished he was in it more.
I do too. I was like, "Where's Ernie Hudson? He's second build." Like,
Yeah, really. Low key, would it have been better if he were the main character?
100%. But
I
it's
think so
it's
too.
because like I enjoy Ernie Hudson makes me smile. He doesn't have to be doing
Yeah,
anything. Like,
yeah,
I just like Ernie Hudson.
that's true.
Woody Harrelson too. But like,
Woody Harrelson's different though. It's like a
I think
different, and also I just
I'll
think
go
it
one
works.
step further, Rob, and I'll say that it should have been Ernie Hudson opposite Matthew McConaughey in season 1 of True Detective.
No, I can't go with you there.
Ernie Hudson in Zombieland.
All
Let's
right,
see
man. No,
what
we
else.
can't do this. Not to Woody Harrelson. He's the goat, man. He's
He
the
is the
goat.
goat.
He's the goat.
I like him in. I like when Jonah Hill does Woody Harrelson in This Is the End.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But man, it's a shame that I wish I had more to say about this movie. But I think Rob, you said it already. Like I don't think it's a terrible movie, but it is very forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that's not all movies are gonna be the Odyssey.
But like it served. Like I think those movies serve just as much as a purpose as really good movies, right? Like I watched this during the day on a day I had off from work, right? And it was a perfect way to fill my time. I don't regret it. You know what I mean? Like those like you need movies like that from time to time.
Yeah, not everything can be Tenant.
No, nor should it be.
Or what was the thing you were saying before? Like you gotta be in the mood to watch certain films, and Tenet's one. You gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a mood
I
for.
agree in principle. I will say, I'm kind of wondering if I'm a little more negative because to be like quite honest, like I do regret the time I wasted watching this movie. I
Okay,
really
I'll say
do
this movie
feel
did
like I
not
got
have to
nothing
be
out of it.
2 hours long by any stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This movie could have been a 90-minute, like honestly, like 80-minute movie, and I would like it, with the same effect.
Yeah.
It's no Mighty Duck.
It ain't a movie that I have to see.
Don't let me hype it up too much, but Mighty Ducks is definitely better than this.
What's the one
I don't
where
I
they
don't think
play?
I've even seen Mighty Ducks before, to be honest.
That's
Really?
hockey, right?
Maybe as a kid one time, but I don't remember any of it. I've seen the second one. Probably
There's
more.
2 of them.
There's
Yeah.
3.
So is the hockey team based off of the movie?
Yes.
Kind of.
It's just yes. Yeah.
I think Disney might have like
There was a minor league.
partially
There was a minor
owned
league team
them.
called Disney. Disney had the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah,
That's what they
I
were.
believe they
They were
owned
like
them.
one of the minor teams, and they just got bought in an expansion pack, like expansion team.
And I
So,
think Disney might have. I guess they sold out of it, and that's why they had to change all that stuff.
yeah, which is a shame because now the Ducks uniforms kind of suck and don't look like the Ducks.
Yeah, they do suck.
Well, you guys want to go to ratings?
Yeah, we
okay.
can.
All right, cool. I'll start. Like I said before, pretty inoffensive movie. Just something you kind of put on and you watch, and then you talk about it with your friends on a podcast. Perfect podcast movie material. I'm gonna give it a 2-star.
I will go next. Or
Yeah,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Bob.
No, go ahead.
I mostly agree, Jim. Inoffensive. Like I didn't sit and hate watch this. I get what they were going for. I don't think a whole lot of it blended together very well. And at the end of the day, I agree that it was kind of forgettable. I'm also going to give it 2 stars.
I agree with everything you guys said. I am a little bit more negative on it. It feels like one of those movies where
He's our Simon Cowell.
I feel like it's one of those movies where, like, again, you have this idea for like a premise, like, and I do think in this case, like, this was a good venture for them to go on, and I'm sure it was a great experience filming it with these guys. But as like a viewer of the product, it's like such an unfulfilling experience, and it does honestly feel like a waste of time. This is a movie I don't think I would ever recommend to anyone to watch ever.
Yeah.
It's got, while it's not actively bad, it has 0 redeeming qualities. I would give it like a 1.5. I would say, like, it's just like one of those movies that's just like very like meh.
Meh is the perfect word.
Meh.
But on to bigger and better things.
Yeah,
On
I think we were due for. Well, no, we probably weren't due because we've had a couple stinkers recently.
I don't know. We had
I mean,
we're climbing our way back up the ladder.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, we have ascended from some
Jimmy
places
sent us to
we were
hell.
before. Yeah,
I kind of forgot.
we've been
that
in a
was
Jimmy hole
the last,
recently.
a J hole.
The J hole. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, sometimes, I might have to use you guys to knock out movies that are in my list.
It's fair.
This was better than not cool. We can all agree
yes,
on
nothing will be. I think we should one day. I think we'll have to do like landmark episodes. I think after the 100th episode, we'll have to talk about the worst movies, the best movies, and I can't wait for the terrible trio of The
Yeah.
Room, Jack the Bear, and Not Cool to duke it out for the
I gave The
biggest
Room 5
duty
stars,
award.
so that's not going to be anywhere near our lowest rated movie.
To Robbie, it
Low
is.
key, Need for Speed is
Yeah.
it's worse than
Yeah.
The Room.
Way
Need for Speed was really bad, man. Oh my god. We should just make this podcast Need for Speed Part 2. Let's just talk about Need for Speed some more. Just shit on it. Oh man.
I'm still upset that they kind of butchered my favorite franchise, my favorite racing franchise. But
Dude, I still can't get over. We don't have to talk about it. I was joking, but like those cops lining up in the woods just to fucking crash into the racers is so funny, man.
Listen, don't
It's
get
so
Need for
funny.
Speed in my champions.
So funny.
There's not going to be a wheel pull for this episode because we are kind
Why
of
not?
because we got staff pick. Staff pick is next. We still have another wheel pull, and then that we have to do, and then we have the Odyssey, which will have been out at this point, and then are we going to be doing a pod on the movie that we're going to be seeing Friday, or
We'll talk about that off.
Yeah, we can talk
But
about
Jimmy,
that. The
I think
wheel
we should
thing,
do a
though.
wheel.
Okay.
We should
Yeah, I
do a
think
wheel.
so too.
You want to do a wheel? We can.
I think we always do. I think
All
we
right.
always do. Whenever we do a wheel, we get a wheel. You know
For
what
the
I mean?
love.
All of our
Because
all of our
otherwise, we're
listeners-
just doing it later.
That's true.
the wheel's the best part. All of our listeners will be severely. All of our listeners, us, will be
That's true.
severely
That's
disappointed.
me and you. That's me and you.
I get oh, that's you sending me those death threats in my DMs. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'll load everything up if you guys want to start talking about movies you've seen.
Well, trying to think what we. So I mean, we have that one pod coming out. Just did. When's that? Which is coming out first, Jim? This or
the other one. So
the Odyssey?
It'll be the Odyssey will come out.
Okay, so that's out already. So we did watch that.
Yes.
The problem is I haven't watched a whole lot recently, and I'm trying to remember what I talked about before.
I could talk.
I
for
do
a little
have.
bit, Rob.
Okay, go ahead.
So I have been in a David Lynch spiral. I think if you are a listener of this podcast, which you're not, but I'm a big David Lynch guy, and I've been watching a lot of his movies, and I just rewatched The Elephant Man, which I really enjoy. And if you didn't know, Mel Brooks was a silent producer on The Elephant Man, which I always find interesting.
Oh, I didn't know that. That is
Mel
interesting.
Brooks produced a lot of serious movies. But because he's Mel Brooks, he didn't want people to know in case they got the wrong idea about going to see a Mel Brooks produced movie.
Yeah.
So he personally hired David Lynch to direct The Elephant Man. Fun fact. And The Elephant Man is a very good movie. And then I watched the Disney movie that David Lynch directed, which I fucking love.
What is that one?
The Straight Story.
I've never heard of that.
The Straight Story is awesome. It's I don't know how it came about that they got David Lynch to direct it, but it is amazing. You'll like it. There's
I'm adding it to my list.
there's Sissy Spacek is in it, and I actually think she's a good actress. And then Harry Dean Stanton is in it, and he is like a David Lynch regular in a lot of movies. And next I'll be watching probably Blue Velvet. I'm not going in any order, but I know I'm going to end up watching all of Twin Peaks again. Yeah, it's a strange one to have, but like they're comfort movies, which is insane, but they are.
I love Harry Dean Stanton, so I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Yeah, he's awesome. You'll like him. But yeah, other than that, I've kind of been balls deep in TV, which happens from time to time. So
I've been watching X-Men '97. That's pretty great so far.
I'm gonna watch season 1 again, and then I'm gonna watch season 2.
Yeah. Movies I have seen. We talked about The Sheep Detectives, but there's 2 other movies I have seen that are fairly recent, and I was pretty excited for both. I watched They Will Kill You and then Ready or Not 2.
How was They Will Kill You?
I really liked Ready or Not 1. They Will Kill You looked interesting to me because of how similar it looked to Ready or Not.
Yes, they
It's
came
very
out.
similar premise and vibe. And it's funny that they came out so close together, that and Ready or Not 2. And then I watched them very close together. Neither one is great, to be honest. I
No,
would
I have
say
similar feelings.
They Will Kill You, I will say, had a lot of potential, but I don't think it really its lack of uniqueness is a huge detriment to the movie, which I didn't expect going in necessarily. I figured it would be fine, but it was pretty boring at a certain point after the shine wears off. The first 20 minutes are pretty cool though. Ready or Not 2, again, it's same thing. It just fails to capture the magic of the original, and it doesn't really justify itself. I love Elijah. It was really cool to see him in the movie, and he's probably the best part of the movie, but kind of a bummer. It's not terrible, but it's kind of just another. It's okay. It's watchable, but definitely a commercial sequel.
I can feel the because it comes and goes in waves sometimes when you are really into intaking a lot of new media, and then when you want to watch comfortable media, and I can feel the pull in the other direction now, where it's I think I'm going to watch a bunch of shit I've never seen before all in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Speaking
I
of
haven't seen
shit we
anything
haven't,
else.
yeah. Speaking of shit we haven't seen before, maybe we'll get one on the spin.
I haven't watched anything. Just in case people were wondering. Anyway, we go to the wheel. Actually, no, I've been reading some Franz Kafka stories, short stories.
Read
That's
the Metamorphosis.
He's
I
such
read
a
it
liar.
in high
He
school.
cannot read.
I read it in high school. I can't read a basic text
Read
chain.
right now. Read right now. Read.
Did you
Name
read the
5
trial?
books. Name
My
5
favorite
books.
director, Curly Baker. Name 5 books.
The Bible.
The Bible 2.
To be honest, it's so funny that he actually struggled to think of one.
The Bible 3.
Harry Potter. That's 7 right there.
Twilights.
50 Shades of Grey.
Anyway, we got a movie we're gonna pull here. So let's see. You see that one, 2001: A Space Odyssey? See, that's one of a good movie that's in there. The rest of them I can't read.
How would you know? You've never seen it.
We're gonna spin now. Yeah, it's the
Let's
Scooby
fucking
Doo
go.
movie. Let's go. Now,
Dude, no fucking way. I just watched this movie. Oh my god, don't tell me I have to watch this shit again.
Oh, poor Robbie. He's got to watch a Rowan Atkinson movie.
Dude, I was so... Well, I'm not even going to talk about it.
Time.
Now, do we have to clarify which Scooby Doo movie we're talking about? Because there's a
We all
lot
know
of...
which
Yeah, the first one.
Okay, good.
The live action, I'm assuming.
Yes, the 2002 Scooby Doo the movie. I love this movie. Anyway,
I just want one Ingmar Bergman movie.
What's an example of one of them? What's
Wild Strawberries?
Yeah.
Is that in here?
No,
I don't know. I don't know if you're ready
isn't.
for that yet, Jim. I was partially joking.
I don't know, man. I think
Steel is in here. I think.
How many podcast episodes do we make before I consider myself anywhere from how can I make the jump from beginner to novice? At what point?
When the wheel is done.
Novice? I would say you're a novice. Novice.
All right, there you go. I'm a casual now. I'm no longer just a noob. I'm a casual.
Yeah, you've seen Memento. I mean, that's
Yeah.
there's not really anything. There's not. I mean, you saw it all. Basically. You've seen Toy Story, right? I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah, I saw all 3.
Yeah.
The rest of them don't count. They made a 5, right?
It just came out. Yeah. 4 sucked.
Doesn't count.
4 was dog shit.
Yeah.
I don't even want. I'm not even interested in 5.
Yeah, I'm not either.
All right, we'll be back with Scooby Doo.
Yes, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning into another Real Pod Network production here. Check out some of the other shows. Click the link tree down below for our letterboxes individually or the group letterbox. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give a review, put a thumbs up, subscribe, do all of the social media things. If not, I will find you and I will tickle you. Guys, any last words?
Tune in next week to find out who shot Mr. Burns.
Blueberries.